Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Afterimage. We are right back where we left off in the last episode in the town of the exiled. We need to find the antiques dealer who is somewhere. Are you an antiques dealer? Yes, I think you are. So yeah, away! Yeah, give me that dress. Damn it. No, I'm trying to jump on you. There we go. This seat feels suspicious to me. I hadn't really noticed how prominent that orb was. Alright, wasn't he... Yeah, just right down here. Go. Cool. Stanley! Stanley, are you in here?
Welcome to my shop. What would you like to buy today?
The owl hungers.
I've not heard that since. I can't believe that oddity really found an opportunity after all these years.
Now that you know what's going on, give the items to us.
Here, this was certainly the hardest to find. I've taken great pains working on it, only waiting for... Anyways, it is quite expensive, dear customers. Have you got enough money on your person?
What? You mean we have to pay for this? It's Levine who needs your help, not us. And the list is 4 items long. Where's the other 3?
Help, you say? I never do anything gratis. It's just business.
It's just business.
But Levine said we could leave it all to you.
It takes some risk to acquire the materials you want. However, as you can see, I'm not but a feeble merchant with nary a lick of strength. For this one, I've already paid a heavy price. Alas, after the raising, Engarden became far more dangerous than it had been for many years. I had not expected such a change, and strength had never chosen me. Well, I'm not really interested in fighting anyways.
So you're Craven. Fine, just tell us where the rest of the materials are, and we'll get them ourselves.
There's a word you don't hear very often. Craven.
I do appreciate your understanding.
Thank you for your help.
Alright, so... Why did you open this window? Oh, this is his selling window. Okay. We have one of those, don't we? No, we do not. I am tempted. Cloak of Secret. Ooh, drop rate up. I guess we're gonna clear them out just for it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the golden sword. Oh, we already bought this. Alright, we are now poor. We're missing a bunch there. A bunch there. Missing a bunch there. Words of Shenlong. Alright, so let's check. Golden Sword. Our attack will go up, our crit will go down, but our do gain will go up. Let's give that a shot. And you, is this better? Pencil go down, which is not ideal. Okay. The Sacred Seed, a magical seed that seems plain, yet it has a slight feeling of sacred power inside. Maybe carrying it with you will bring you some luck. You know what? Sure, we'll equip that. I wonder, it's probably kill-based, but it might be steps-based? Hard to say. Let's see. Picked up a bunch of stuff. Alright, so this is cooking stuff. Exotic balms. I bet that we can use this on the quest with the, like, sleeping fairy that we've encountered. Actually, I want to stick my head back in here.
Dear customers, what
do you let me sell? Alright, we've gotten several of these. How are these sorted? We're not entirely broke now. One talent point. Just the two. Alright, so... Pyro... Boat Girl and the Death of Madame Aros. Fairy who's fond of sleeping inside the Cave of Lure. Ah, Words of Shenlong. Okay, yeah. Alright, we found Stanley, yet he turned us down. However, he did give us a list of materials for us to find. Rare base of an artifact, pure orb. The firm string, binding string, the undying flame, ever-burning crystal, primeval breeze, firmament feather, the condensed energy, water of equilibrium. I bought the pure orb from Stanley. Alright, so I guess we need to find the rest of these that sound like different MacGuffins in different areas, which tracks. I wonder if there's any indication of them on the map. No, no. Not really that I'm seeing, but could just be that I'm blind. Alright, let's now just recover that tiny little bit of HP that we lost. Let's go back to Resting Town, because we did get some materials. I remember those weapon crates and gray text aren't active until we use a balm to rank it up. I have not done any weapon rank ups at all, which I should do. When attacking with this weapon, increase damage based on the amount of dues you have. That's interesting. So if we were to invest one of our things into this, you know what? Let's do it. Sure. And then it needs a different thing for that. So sure. And now it's green text, so we do get the benefit of that. And there's still yet another one. Can't upgrade any of those. It's a little bit of a shame. It makes sense, but if I were to upgrade this, ooh, healing efficiency would go up, which I'm intrigued by. Alright, you.
Ah, it's you! What, enjoyed my meal so much that you want more?
Let's see what you got.
Can finally make this. Alright, yes, it needed that thingy. But this raises MP, which I don't really care about. This one, though, I definitely care about. Experience gain up. That's an easy sell for me. Pyro resistance would be good. Unfortunately, we are now poor again. Alright.
Ah, it's you! What?
Let's see. I can't... I'm assuming that these are just for selling and as like a way for backers to be able to do stuff, you know, have some impact on the game. Do I have any extras here? I thought I did, but I guess not. Any extras in here? Yes. Gosh, that's not worth much, but... So many decimal increments. Wowee. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and consume that experience boost 1. Go. And you are not here anymore. Okay, interesting. We did never go right there, which is interesting. We should do that. Wasn't the bone place that we interacted with, wasn't that like right here, I want to say. I feel like I've missed something with that quest line. Let's run back down, see what we can figure out. Immediate dead. Alright, so... Down, down, down. Yeah. Just a bad angle, I guess. Damn. Right, sure. So yeah, right here. Oh, well, I'm glad we came here. Alright, let's go right there. I'm guessing we just are really walked into that little corner. Adventurer's bracelet. Alright. Down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was right up there. Alright, so we did the thing. I'm not totally sure. We laid candles and ritual flowers beside Madam's prism bone. All right, that's all we needed to do. Fields of Pyro. Journey east. Found a fairy who's fond of sleeping in Cave of Lure. All right, Cave of Lure. Cave of Lure. And do we think that that's Cave of Lure? Feels possible. I just don't remember exactly where she was. True reward is crossing it off that list. That is very true. That is very much how I think. I'm often somewhat appalled at myself with how easy it is for a game to motivate me to do stuff just by putting it on a list. You just put it on a list and I'm like, alright, bet. I'll do it. Alright, so I'm gonna rest just to have created the checkpoint. I want to say that the ferry was like right over here. I'm dead wrong. Is she down there? Might have been down there. Down we go. Alright, still can't get through that. I do love a list, yeah. Here we go. Okay, great. Here we go. And there's souls devoid of any lists, or indeed anything helpful at all.
The words of Shenlong. How did you find that?
Say, alright. We've been finding your coins everywhere. You need to check your pockets.
What are you after? We spent a small fortune on that antique. Don't you dare try and take it away from us. I, the Grand Fairy, wrote that book myself. Seems fate has guided you to the treasure I purposefully hid. In that case, I have a grand quest for you. Hidden within Endgarden resides the Shenlong glyphs, imbued with a mysterious power. Find all of them and hand them over to me.
We'll look for them on our adventures.
If the glyphs were really that powerful, maybe we can just keep them for ourselves. I can hear you mumbling there. Little ones these days forget themselves. You should learn from your master. She knows proper etiquette. I'm not her pet. Aye, the Grand Fairy honors her word. Here's a gold coin for you as a prize. Find all the glyphs and the gifts will be most generous. Collect enough coins and I'll trade them for quite the items.
Excuse me, I wish to see what is on offer.
Yeah, what's on offer? Alright. Talent point? Sure. That, we cleared out her inventory so fast.
What? I'm sleeping now. Wait,
Excuse me.
Alright, now different things are on offer. Perfume pouch, main weapon attack +6, damage received -3, healing efficiency +15, experience gain +3. That seems real good. Increase talent points by 2, sure. Seems pretty good. I mean, I kind of just assumed that I'm going to get, like, all of these eventually. Alright, can't afford this, so I'm going to go ahead and spend money on these. So, talent points. Here we go. We're out of coins. Alright, equipment. I do love, you know, more experience. So, sorry, Eyeball, you're going back. Sacred Seed, sorry, whatever you are. Also, main attack up. That seems good. Healing efficiency up. Also seems good. Alright. Healing efficiency up and do gain up. Though 3%, I don't know that that's actually going to really do much of anything when you think about it, because dues get dropped in increments of like 3. So, that said, Midas Touch is learned. What do you think Midas Touch is going to do? We'll give it a shot. I like the idea of extra healing efficiency. Do gain up. Do I think 1.7 points of defense is worth 9 points of health? Probably. My logic here goes, I can recover health using a spell, and so the defense counts towards that each time I do that. So maybe. I'm not totally sure that logic holds, but if I enhanced this, doesn't feel like great numbers. All right, cool. So that's progress, baby. We're doing quested. Whoop. Why is that branch gold? Interesting. Pat gave us an old staff. Alright. Find the glyphs. East. Fields of Pyro. Alright. You know what? Let's see if we can't fill in this side of this. Whee! Oh, okay. And then this is blocked, so we will argue with that. Tempted to see if we can get into that. Gosh, we're taking a lot of damage. I was hoping I would be able to touch it, jump, and like, hit clear, and that was just not the case. Alright. Jump up here, jump up here. There we go. And some health potions. Nothing of value. I mean, it's of value, but not that valuable. Alright. Locked, locked, locked. Don't think we were able to progress there, but... let's... Decisions. Like, obviously there's the boss where a ghost is that we could go reattempt. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We got some talent points and we haven't spent them. Run into water enemies plenty, so we'll do that. Crit damage plus 3%? Sure. Really wish I could zoom out on this thing. It feels a little too close to me, you know? Ah, here's where the secret scroll stuff goes. I don't know how I didn't like notice that before. Yeah, we'll do a little skill mastery thing. So read a certain secret scroll to unlock this skill. I own the scrolls, like they're down in here somewhere. Can't use. I'm guessing I just have to reach somewhere in the story for that to be available to me, or some place. Alright. Best. You know what? We will teleport. Teleport here. And check something. Because this is not where I thought I was. Why do you say I'm in the town of the exiled? The map is so confused about where I am when I'm on this island. I assume it's just literally not on the map, and so it's just picking a number and running with it. Alright. Tweet. I want to check and see, are there other places we can land? That spot there did the thing which led us through here. Yes, this looks promising. Travel. Cool. New areas. Probably with tough enemies, we'll find out. Oh, no. Explosive enemies, so that's fun, but... Okay, hold. Let's see... Am I supposed to bounce on that enemy? If so, that seems wild, but... also this area. Travel. More enemies that don't have the like icon on them that I have assumed means like tough. Okay, good work. Oh. Getting good experience off of them though. Flesh, though, I'll tell you that for free. Exotic Gaeta? Really? Well, that just feels like a tremendous improvement. Main weapon up +3, higher defense, higher HP? Sure. Easy sell. Combat challenge. Oh, we didn't level from that? Ooh. Felt like we should have. Alright. I think this area is geo-themed, so put a couple of, let's put those points just directly into that. Ourselves another fast travel. Love it. Oh, I thought I was clear. Hey, there we go. Level up. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this, just in case I'm wrong about the resistances. Like, this could be a different thing. That, like, this enemy could easily be a Nemo.
Vast expanse of desert.
Ooh.
You know, in the beginning, there were no deserts in Ingarden.
Okay. Desert pupa. Ever since this magic reaver crashed through that weird building in a hurricane all of a sudden, the entire forest turned into a desert. The destruction was even more through than that of the magic reaver. I assume they meant thorough. As if nature were rejecting our foraging. Well, seems that we have no choice but to give up the cultivation here. I can tell, we don't have the ubbies for this. We need a third jump or a wall jump or something. Okay. Down smash or something there. Could probably mark it on my map, but it's fine. No, it's dying. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, ancient fangs. Cool. Another item that I'm going to neglect to use. Whoa, look at this guy. Okay. Okay. Got like 80 hours in the game? Hell yeah. Oh no, I just saw it. Alright, we can make this jump. Oh yeah. Cool. Ah, nice. That's 3 leaves. More health, baby. Whoa, look at this guy. Okay, fair enough. I really feel like I need to invest in my weapon skills a little bit more. Yeah, we're about to connect back to where we were earlier, which is good. Bat orb, nice. Who doesn't like a good bat orb? Load this game. It has 10 endings. Damn, that's a lot of endings. Alright, so definitely some more stuff that we can do over there. Do I want to go ahead and go do that? Do I want to dig down this way? I actually do kind of want to go over there and just like round that bit of the map out. Varying enemy projectiles will always be cool. Ooh, color shift. Thought I could time it, but I was wrong. Oh, ancient spiritual meat. It came in high school. Alright, so just a different area entirely, I guess. Ice area. Cool. I see. The stream freezes into solid form at low temperature. Unlike lava, though, this form, called ice, suppresses the vitality of energy. According to the researches so far, ice can only regain its original density by acquiring extra energy. It seems that the streams of this form do not possess much value. Alright. Got more little hover guys. Delightful. Oh, missed. Alright, we got one of these. Pop. Okay, guys with the danger marking on them, so maybe we don't need to be here. Considering that we were just in an area that was pretty level appropriate feeling. We'll just go back, that's fine. This spot right here feels very Castlevania to me. That's just right back, huh? We'll be getting level 50 before too long. That's exciting. Really, I have not figured out the correct pattern for me to defeat those guys, and I really need to. I knew that those guys exploded, and yet I still just like stood there like a dummy. Do I have the whips yet? I do have some whips. When I tried them, they didn't feel good to me, but I should probably revisit that. They're great in the air. That's good. That's good to know. Oh. We'll go ahead and pop one of our heals. Pretty hard to argue with the way that the sword can just stun lock enemies. Oh, that was a little too close. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm getting gems. Try it out, lower level areas to get used to it. Yeah, I should. Let's take a look at... Let's see. Whips. Whips. We've got 69, 63, 19, 57, 45, so... We'll give this a shot. Not like that. Ah, I see what you mean. That's pretty slick. That's pretty good, actually, because that solves a gap that I had in my my arsenal. Completely boned up the input there. All right, so we're back here. We've been here. It was down to... Right, here we go. Glad I could help. Yeah. Super appreciate the help. Alright, so that requires us connect around in a different way. Josh saw me play most of this game. I think he mentioned that. And like he bought it and just hasn't gotten around to playing it yet, which is hilarious. Literally on the last boss and haven't beaten it yet. Tale as old as time. Another one of those. Alright, that's blocked from that way. That's blocked from that way. Alright, we're starting to run out of places we can go without new abilities. Batwing, cool. Let's look at our map again a little bit here. There's a way that we can go here that might yield results. That looks like a one-way door to me. Oh, you're an
Human
NPC.
adventures in a deserted place such as this? A rarity.
I see what the artist was going for.
Ifri sees a weird traveler with a strangely big spatula.
How rude, little one. I'm Emily, a traveling conjurer, and I'm on a quest seeking only the most delicious meal. I was told that a rare kind of ingredient called ancient spiritual meat can be found around here. If you could bring it to me, I can make you my signature dish, the heroic grill.
Grill? Of course! Ifri wants the grill!
I would be willing to also make other dishes for you, so long as you have the ingredients.
All right,
Have you
dishes.
found the ancient spiritual meat? Or
Oh,
do you
yeah, we
wish to
found
try
that
my
earlier.
other dishes?
You mean this meat? I found some.
And garden be praised! It's just like the rumors say. It will surely make a delicious meal. Come, sit, and I'll cook you the heroic grill right now.
All right. Cover HP on kill. That sounds real useful. Main weapon, attack up 2, defense up. Sure. You're now too poor. Son of a bitch. Where is it? Oh, and talent points. Recover HP on kill 5? I wonder what the 5's there for. Oh, also talent points on that. Hell yeah. Alright, well we will definitely be coming back to her later. For that other one, we just need to not be so poor. Alright. Given the fact that we now have a whip equipped as our secondary, let's actually invest a little bit in the whip tree. This is scythes. This is whip, so... While in midair, swing the whip diagonally below. Okay, sure. You know what? Whatever. Got one more point. Yeah, whip attack +4. There you go. Day 12. Power. I need power, otherwise I'll suffer bullying of the so-called powerhouses forever. Day 13. In such a jungle world, I must seek power at all costs. Day 15. My memories are messed up. I must write them down and sort them out. Renee, is that my name? Retain my magical powers. Memory shards. I need to find and absorb more memory shards of mine to be stronger. The Institute experiments on resonance. My resonant? Well, it should be no more than another memory shard. The ode? My dressing is just like them. I see. Alright, so... writing's from us. I was not expecting that. Super was not expecting that. I could have pogoed on that guy, in retrospect. Okay, I see you, guy over there. Day 10. A mysterious masked woman found me. I thought she was here for trouble, but all she did was mumble about weird stuff like God, the Essential, and fate. If God truly exists, how did they let me suffer and wander like this? The masked woman seems disappointed in me, yet she somehow changed her mind, seeing the weird shard I have. She told me that I can get stronger by absorbing this shard, but I thought she's up to no good. Day 11. When I stare into this shard, I always feel like it's watching me as well. I just had a feeling that when I find all the answers to my past questions in this shard. I think I completely misread the second part of that, but I'm okay. Alright, this is feeling new area E. Wheat grit. Day 3, it's raining again. Of course, it has nothing to do with weak ones like me. Day 6, I found a weird shard when searching for leftover dews. It felt strangely familiar to me, but when I tried to examine it more closely, I heard a sound that gave me a pretty bad headache. I don't know what to do with it. Guess I'll bring it back first. So I'm starting to get the impression that I should have gone from this area into the desert instead of the other way around, based purely on the order in which I'm finding these things. But I don't know, that doesn't super hold water for me. And we're less poor. Good. Nice. Crit. Resting potion, sure. No, it'll make sense later on. Okay, cool. Other new area? Wait, we're just like powering through them. Day 2. I didn't find any wounded creatures to hunt. Somehow I have fighting skills, but they aren't very consistent, and I can't deal with those strong ones with what I have now. Seems to be another starving today. Damn, if I'm powerful enough, I can take over that still raining area. Who am I, though? Why do I get this familiar feeling when using weapons and casting spells all by instinct? No. Look not good.
Hello, traveler. Nice to run into you again. You gave me advice about traveling, and it has never faded from my mind. See, this place is quite clean. I can rest and relax here.
She just said this place is quite clean? Like, did I hear that right?
There seems to be a powerful force protecting the teacups. Monsters in the forest are too fearful to come near. When I tap these teacups, they emit different sounds. But what for? I don't understand. When I tap these
Alright, another art. Oh, here, let me ask you this, Ian. So I've got various scrolls, but when I try to, like, use them, it's like, no dice. Like, whip mastery, it's like, can't use. Is this a, like, I need to take them to someone, or do I need to be in a particular place? Like, I really thought that was going to be like a little bouncy pad. Are we connecting around? Yeah, okay, so this is where we landed previously in the episode. I think it's a blacksmith, but I could be mistaken. Good enough answer for me. Thank you, appreciate it. We're getting all kinds of cool crafting materials and stuff. The research has progressed steadily. Though at first no one believed that we could challenge God's laws of life, the results now speak for themselves. Aggregation of the same species may turn out too weak of power, but it's not far off from our success. Thanks to the war, a lot of experimental material was provided, and those failed ones can be returned to the battlefield and put to good use. Talking about, like, hybrid genetic stuff? Those are talent scrolls? Yeah. I mostly just wanted to make sure that I wasn't, like...
Please, don't. Sounds like someone's speaking to us, Ree. Please.
That voice. What are they speaking of?
Okay, got weird quests. I mostly wanted to make sure that I wasn't, like, missing something obvious, like, oh, you just need to do that while in a library, or, you know, you're hitting the wrong button. Fuck. Crystals of Despair. Corrupted Heart. Okay, wait to find out what delicious recipe we'll be making out of that. Big eyeball in the background, great. Love that. Okay, that's bad. This is the wrong way to go. Talent scrolls unlock town in the skill tree. But do I need to go to their spot in the skill tree to do it? Okay. That makes sense, I think. Kind of regret that I did this, but that's okay. It was question should now be open. Alright, cool. That makes sense now. Excellent. Oh, don't have mobility options for that, I don't think. So this is an example of find the scroll to do it. Whereas this is one where it's like, alright, you found the scroll, you just need to get to here and do the thing. Cool. Alright, well... Gosh, we really just kind of like picked directions, went directions. It's wild that we like dipped into a space and then just dipped right back out and continued into this area. I think this is where we're going to draw this episode to a close. I really want to keep playing, but unfortunately I do have real life that I have to deal with. YouTube. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in a couple days. Until then, bye!